Hi, I'm Taylor Farmer here with the Clemson Insider today in Charlotte, North Carolina at the basketball operations here with Clemson men's basketball, John Newman III. How has your media day gone so far?
It's going amazing. It's a lot of cool things that the media people got like set out for us. Like we just did a couple of dances in the green room, did like silent charades or something like that. I don't know what it was called, but it was fun. So I'm having a great time out here though.
Good. And you are a younger guy on this roster, just a sophomore. How do you plan to step up and lead this team?
Just being vocal, and kind of just like helping up the new guys because we have half our team, more than half our team is new. So really just helping kind of submerge them in our culture and help them get acclimated, honestly, and just being vocal.
Losing some key players like Shelton Mitchell, Marquise Reed, Elijah Thomas, but getting some new graduate players and transfers. How does the different experiences mix in and gonna carry this team over?
I think the different experiences they mix in well. The good thing about like our day and age is like everybody that's like pretty good, we kind of see each other play all the time. So like Nick is a transfer, Nick Honor, Kayvon Moore. I played against them on the EYBL circuit, and I've seen them like progress over the past few years. So seeing them kind of helps us. We're already all kind of familiar with each other one way or another. And then Tevin Mack, I kind of like when I was young, I always watched him. It's kind of crazy. I never would have imagined playing on the same team as him, but I think just being familiar with certain guys kind of helps the team chemistry and help the familiarity of the guys that you're going to be playing with.
Going to the World University Games and winning gold, how do you think that will carry y'all over to ACC play?
I think it's going to be – I think that was the perfect experience for us to carry over with. And in Italy, we pulled off a lot of, like, real close wins. So – but those wins ultimately, like, they kept giving us momentum and, like, they kept giving us life because, like, it's like, all right, we could be out, something crazy happened, we right back in it, we win. And I think that that kind of shows, like, how we got finishers on our team, guys that can go in there and finish the game and make the right plays to finish the game. And I think that's going to – I don't see any reason why I wouldn't carry over to ACC play. That's just the kind of guys that we have in our team.
So what would you say is the focal point of the team this year?
Focal point of the team this year, I'd say, like, you mean like what's going to make us good or what, like, is going to carry us?
Like what y'all are focusing on in order to be successful, like what can carry y'all?
Oh, details, definitely, because we're not the biggest team ever. So, like, we just got to, like, really focus on the details and focus on, like, the small things that – because it's the small things that makes winners winners. So if we just focus in on that, I think we got the talent, we got the athleticism. We just lack a little bit of size. But if we focus on the details, then I think we're going to be real good.
And what part of your game are you focusing most on?
I don't have one specific part, really. I'm really doing everything. I'm in the gym every day, trying to get better at everything, whether that's ball handling, three-point shooting, keeping my mid-range game polished. Decision making, like basketball IQ, I'm getting better at that every day, I feel like. So, and then just really being aggressive every play, just looking to be the aggressor and kind of just set the tone. So I think that's like where my game is like. Those are some parts of my game that have like leveled up, I think, since the summertime.
And coming into Clemson, you did have other ACC offers, including an offer from Wake Forest. Your dad played with the head coach at Wake Forest. So what made you choose Clemson rather than something that could be a little more familiar?
I think Clemson, it was just the perfect feel for me. I was like blown away, not even just on my official, but I took several unofficials kind of blindly, not even knowing that I would end up here. But it just kind of ended up being like the perfect situation for me. I became like more and more familiar. The more visits I took, I became more familiar with like the campus and the guys that I was going to be around and the coaching staff. So I'm really a big guy into I'm a real big family guy. So Clemson had a real good family feel, and I didn't want to go too far from home. And I know they say Wake Forest, but I feel like this was just a better opportunity for me, basketball-wise, and then just the family thing. I think it made a real big difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all for the Clemson Insider here at Basketball Operations.